All right, so let's go ahead and start with our warm-up. Just need you standing, feet at least hip-width apart, knees are soft, and let's turn those palms outward. Take a deep breath, inhale, hands come up. Exhale, push the hands down. One more time, deep breath in. And exhale, push the hands down. Hands at your side, roll those shoulders up, back, and down. So big shoulder rolls. Think about squeezing up towards the ears. Bring those arms back, squeeze shoulder blades. 2 more. And 1 more. All right, from here we're gonna open those arms, thumbs up. Think about opening up the chest, squeeze shoulder blades, and then bring your arms in front and around your spine. Remember, lower your shoulders down, round your spine, tuck your chin down. And 1 more time, open, chest out, chin up, and round. Shoulders down. Good, and then hands down at your side. And then gentle hand, one hand slides down your thigh, other hand reaches over. Remember to have your feet in a wide stance, wider than hip width apart at this point, and then switch. Slide the other hand down and reach over. Good, let's do that 1 more time on each side. Slide and reach. And once more. And come back, hands out to our side, and we're gonna tip forward, hinging from our hips and reaching to opposite leg. So try to hinge from the hips, and we're tipping down, reaching for knee, shin, ankle or toes. Just remember, start light, and as your legs start to warm up, blood starts to get down in those legs, you might be able to tip it down a little bit further. Remember, it's early in the morning, so let's start gentle. And let's do 4 more right here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're gonna bring feet together. All right, we're gonna take it out to our side. So a side lunge, we're gonna step out the side, hand on your thigh for support if you need it, and then push that leg and bring it back to the center. Step out to the other side. And remember, when you're going into your side lunge, I want you to think about spinning back. So shift the weight back into that imaginary seat so that knee's not going over your toes. All right, we're gonna pick it up just a little bit right here. So side and push off. Side. And warm up those glutes. And it's 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. And it's time for our first combination exercise. So again, if you have a set of weights, feel free to add some weights. If not, you can always just do body weight with your hands, that's fine. So the first exercise we're gonna do is a wide plie squat. We're gonna grab our dumbbells. Make sure it's a weight. If you do have 2 different sets, that you're okay going overhead. So we're gonna go into our plie squat. We're gonna squat down, and then on the way up, we're gonna push our weights up over our head. All right, that is your first exercise. So no timer today. We're gonna be doing everything in sets of 12. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So our hands, you can have your palms facing in towards your ears, or your palms facing out in front, whichever is more comfortable for you. So let's take it out into our wide stance. Remember, toes are angled out and the knees are going to go in the direction of our toes. We're going to go down into our plie squat first, and then on the way up, we're going to press. So come down and press. 11. That's 10. Try to bring tailbone straight down and back up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, abs are in, so we're really warming up the body here. 4, got a lot of muscles working at the same time. 3, 2, and 1. All right, hanging on to those weights, unless you have a little bit heavier and you want to go heavier, we're going to go into some bent over rows, pulling our arms back, squeezing shoulder blades. But what we're going to do is go into a staggered stance. That means one foot's in front and the other foot is stepped back. We're on our toes, tipping forward from our hips. You can either have your foot flat behind you, you can come up to your toes, so you have the majority of the weight's on the front foot, or you can even challenge yourself today and lift that leg so you come into a single leg, and then we're going to add the row where we squeeze our shoulder blades. All right, so pick the level that works best for you. You have 3 choices. Let's tip forward, and here we go. Pull it up for 12. 11, remember, arms come alongside body. 10, we're squeezing those shoulder blades. 9, but we're also putting work in that front leg. 8, 7, it's like a single leg deadlift. 6, And we're adding that row. 5, 4, use your toes for anchor if you need to. 3, 2, and 1. Now take note which leg you had in front, because in the second set, we're gonna switch legs. I'm not gonna bother saying right and left, because when you get to a camera, it just gets all crazy and I don't know. All right, so we're gonna go back to our first exercise, which is our plie squat and our overhead press. So again, back in position, palms either facing in towards your ears or out in front, whichever is more comfortable for you. Let's go down into our plie squat and press up for 12. Down and press 11. 10, we're trying to drive that tailbone straight up and down. 9, 8, 7, come down as far as you can. 6, comfortably. Sink it down. 5, the goal is to get thighs parallel. 4, to the ground. 3, press. 2, and 1. All right, how about you? We're getting nice. I'm getting nice and warm by now. Okay, so shake it out, and let's go back to our second set of our bent over row. So this time we're going to take our other leg back behind us. And remember, you have 3 choices. Either that foot is flat on the ground and we're tipping forward from our hips, or you come up to your toes, or you lift your leg entirely and balance on that front leg. All right, remember, lengthen your spine. We're not rounding. Tip from the hips. And here we go. Pull it up for 12. 11, squeeze. 10, see a little balance incorporated in this one as well. 9, 8, 7, come on, squeeze. 6, squeeze those shoulder blades. 5, notice how that front leg's working really hard. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and come up, set the weights down, shake it out, and now's a great chance for a sip of water if you need it. You've got a few seconds before the next set. Great job. Shake it out, sip water if you need it, and I'm gonna walk you through the next one. So we're gonna grab our free weights at our side. If you have 2 different sets, you can go heavier on this one because we're doing a hammer curl. So that's where we take the top of the weight up to our shoulders like this, straight up and straight down. And then we're gonna add a heel raise as well. So at the same time we bring the top of our weights, we're gonna roll up onto our toes to make yourself as tall as you can and then come right back down. All right, arms at your side, abs are in, think good posture, and here we go, curl it up for 12. Now if you want to make it a little more challenging, don't let your heels come all the way down, just let them tap on the ground. If they touch at all, 10, and then go right back up on your toes. 9, 8, 7, so we're curling the arms. 6, and we're adding the heel raise as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, and this bonus, can you hold this one right here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down, good job. All right, now you want to set down 1 weight, and let's keep 1 weight. All right, I'm going to show you this exercise facing you and also behind so you can see the direction that my arms and legs are going in. So this is called your curtsy squat with torso rotation. So if you've taken the class before, you know exactly which one I'm talking about. So we're going to curtsy behind with 1 leg. We're going to step back into that curtsy. At the same time, you're going to rotate the torso looking back at that foot. And then when you step back up, you're going to add that wood chop or that upward swing. So we're coming up to the corner. So we curtsy back and we reach up. Now what it looks like from behind is we curtsy, rotate, and swing it up. All right, so we're gonna do 12 on this side first, and then come back to it on the second set. All right, abs in, and here we go. Curtsy back, rotate, and add the upward swing. So come down, rotate, and swing it up. 11. Rotate, swing 10. Think about following a diagonal line, 9, with your arms. 8, and reach. 7, looking back at that back foot. 6, to work those obliques. 5, we are working a lot of muscles here at the same time. 4, reach. 3, now remember which side you're on right now. 2, and last 1. Good job. All right, shake it out. Let's go back to our hammer curl with heel raise. So our feet are at least hip width apart. Now this time you can stay with facing forward, or if you want to mix it up a little bit, you can turn your toes and your hands outward. So kind of like a wide hammer curl out here to the side. So you choose regular, or the second set, I'm gonna go wide. So toes are angled out, hands are turned outward slightly, and here we go. Lift it up for 12. Just changes the angle of the bicep and the calf that we're working. 10, remember, bonus is to not let your heels, 9, come all the way down. 8, 7, abs are in. 6, make yourself as tall as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, bonus hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, down. Set one weight down, good job. All right, so we're gonna go back to our curtsy. This time it's gonna be on the other side. So make sure that you're curtsying to the other side, looking over the other shoulder, and then swinging to the opposite corner of the room. All right, roll those shoulders back and down, abs are in, and here we go. Curtsy, rotate, and swing it up, 12. Now it's up to you how much you wanna bend those knees. The more you bend those knees, 10, the more you're gonna work your legs. 9, and reach. 8, 7, 6, lift. 5, 4, looking good. Want to keep that diagonal rotation. Last 3, swing it up. 2, and 1. Come on down, good job. All right, now's another great time for a sip of water. And then we're going to take it down onto the mat. So we've got a couple of blocks on the mat, and then one more standing, and we're done. All right. Woo. So because we are working so many muscles at the same time, in this workout, it's perfectly normal to feel a little bit winded. You can hear, if you can hear it in my voice, normal just to get a little bit winded because you're getting that cardio element as well. The muscles are working in overtime, and we're pumping that oxygen out to all those muscles. So if you are feeling a little bit winded, don't worry, you're supposed to. All right, we're gonna go to our seated balance, and we're gonna take our weights. Now, if you have lighter or heavier, or if you're at home and you're modifying, even water bottles work just fine on this exercise. We just need a little bit of weight because we're gonna do shoulder circles. So our arms are parallel to the ground, and we're gonna circle 8 times in one direction and 8 times in the other. Now, for your seated balance, you can have both feet on the ground. You can lift one foot up, or you can come all the way up with both feet. Let me just tilt the camera just a little bit so you can get a better view here on the mat. Okay, so seated balance with the shoulder circles. And if the weight's a little bit heavier, just bend your elbows and bring your arms closer to your body. So you can circle from here. You don't have to be straight out. All right, pick the option that works for you in the seated balance, that you're activating the core. Remember, we're leaning back, chest out, shoulders back. Let's add the arms. And here we go. Circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and change directions for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set the weights down. Next exercise, we're gonna flip over to all fours. All right, now this one I am gonna say right arm, left leg, so that way we can stay on the same side for the second set, or flip sides and be on the same side. All right, so in this exercise, you're gonna come down to all fours. Hands are underneath shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. We're in that neutral alignment with our spine, so we're not rounding, arching, we're in neutral. Now from here, we're gonna take our right arm and extend it out, and our left leg and extend it out. So this is your quadruped, right? Your opposite arm, opposite leg. But we're gonna add a crunch and extend. So we're gonna bring our elbow and knee together and then extend it out. Now if it bothers your hand, you can go to fingertips, make a fist, or even hold a weight. So you have lots of options here with your hand. So make sure you do what's comfortable with your wrist. All right, let's get into that opposite arm, opposite leg, lengthen, and here we go. Crunch in for 12, and then make sure you get that full extension, 11. So now we want to round our spine, 10, as we crunch, 9, and then fully reach out, 8, extend, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now, if you need to, real quick, stretch. So make sure that was the right arm, left leg, because we're going to come back and repeat that on the other side. All right, let's come back up to our seated balance. So we've got our second set of shoulder circles. So this is the same one we just did a minute ago. Now, if you did have one foot lifted, I recommend just switching to the other side. Otherwise, you have both feet anchored or both feet lifted. All right, so go back to that seated balance with the shoulder circles. Ready, lift, and here we go. Circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and change directions for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set them down. Good job. Again, a lot of muscles working at the same time here. Let's flip it over to all fours. So now we're going to take our left arm and our right leg, and we're going to lengthen them out. Remember to modify if you need to with your wrist. All right, so let's go in our balance position. Start lengthened. Lengthen your spine through the fingertips and the toes, and let's add the crunch. Here we go. 12, and extend. 11, try to round your spine. 10, and then fully lengthen. 9. So we get a lot of spinal work here. 8, which is for your core. 7, 6, 5, crunch and extend. 4, 3, good. 2, and 1. Come down and a quick stretch if you need it. Now from here, we're gonna come up, have a seat, and we're gonna lie down on our back. So our next combination is going to be chest flies. So we're lying on our back, and remember we form the circle with our arms, right? We open and close that circle. Circle, open and close. And then we're gonna add the pelvic lift and add that bridge for the combination. So go ahead and grab your weights, come on down to your back. Knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. Now you've got some options here with your legs. Option 1, lift your hips and stay on both feet. Option 2, take the right leg and cross it over like a figure 4 stretch. Option 3, the leg extends up to the ceiling. So that would be your more advanced option. Now we're not lifting up and down, we're just holding it. So it's a bridge position. And at the same time, we're adding the chest fly. All right, so pick the level that works for you. Remember your weights are over your chest, not over your face. Let's go ahead and lift those hips up, squeeze the glutes. And here we go, open for 12. Keep those elbows bent at all times. 11, 10, so we're opening out wide. 9, activating the chest. 8, now can you lift those hips a little bit higher? 7, they're gonna wanna sink down during the stretch, during the exercise. 6, 5, squeeze and lift them up there. 4, 3, good. Come on, last 2. And 1, lower down. Good job, now uncross. All right, from here, we're gonna roll it up, back to your seated balance. And this time, we're gonna add a bicep curl. Now, if you have heavier weights, I want you to keep your arms here at your side and curl right here. If you've got some lighter weights or you're modifying water bottles, arms up higher, and we're gonna curl this way. All right, so remember, feet on the ground, 1 foot lifted, or your legs are crossed. So pick which option works for you. Let's activate the core. We're leaning back. And here we go. Curl it for 12. So arms are either low, 11, or they're high, 10. You choose. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on, squeeze. Hold that pose. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Down. It is time to repeat those 2 exercises. Let's come back down onto our back. All right, so remember your options for your legs. Both feet are on the mat, feet flat, and we're lifting up those hips, and we add the chest fly. Now, second set, left leg crosses over if you want a harder option, or it goes up to, the leg goes up to the ceiling, and we're holding this steady while we do our chest fly. All right, so pick the option that works for you. I'm gonna stay here in the middle with level 2. Go ahead, carefully grab the weights. Form a circle with your arms, elbows bent, weights over the chest, lift up those hips, and here we go, open for 12, 11. So let's think about quality here. 10, we're getting a nice range of motion. 8, and our hips are lifted and we're squeezing. 7, squeeze those glutes, come on. 6, are they lifted as high as you can get them? 5, 4, 3. You also have the option to have that leg extended. 2, good. Last one, and then lower down. Set the weights down or roll yourself up first. Set them down. And we've got one more set of our seated balance. All right, so remember, pick your option. You've got lots of options here. Easier is both feet anchored. A little bit harder, one foot lifted, and the hardest is we have our feet up. So arms low or arms high, you choose. All right, in position, lean it back, activate those abs, and here we go. Curl it for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, keep those abs in, come on, squeeze 5, and 4, 3, feel that burn, 2, and 1, good job. Set the weights down, and now's a great time for you to give yourself a sip of water, shake it out, and we've got one more block standing, and then we are finished. So take your time, come on back up, I'm gonna reset the camera just a little bit here. Okay. All right, so while you're shaking it out, quick stretch, sip water, the next exercise, we're gonna put our feet in a really, really wide stance. So kind of like if you take yoga, a triangle pose, you've got your feet in that nice wide triangle stance. So you can turn the toes outwards slightly. And then we're gonna hold our weights and our hands are at our side, elbows are bent. From here, we're going to lean into one side, side lunge. So one leg is bent, the other leg is straight. Now the leg that's bent, we're gonna tip forward and do a tricep kickback with that arm. Come up and go to the other side, tricep kickback with that arm. So same leg lunge, same leg tricep. Now if you want a bonus, you can do your side lunge and you can do a double arm kickback and come back up. All right, so you choose if you want that alternating arms or double, depending on what kind of weight you're using. All right, so feet are in the wide stance, abs are in, arms at our side, and here we go. Side lunge, single or double kickback, come up. So make sure your feet are in a really wide stance so that one leg is nice and straight and the other leg is bent. Good, we're at 9, 8. Remember, we tip forward from our hips, 7, so we can target the triceps. Good, 6. We're at 5, squeeze the back of those arms. 4, 3, tip forward over that leg. 2, and 1. Good job. Now let's walk it in, and we're gonna set one weight down. Okay, last exercise before we go back and repeat them, and we're finished, is gonna be our squat and swing. So it's kind of, you can use a little bit of momentum on this exercise, but it's controlled momentum. So we're not just swinging our arms all crazy. We're keeping it controlled, and you're gonna decide how much you're gonna swing the weight through your legs, and then you're gonna make sure that you stop when your arms are right up over your head, straight up, so we're not arching our spine. Now, you can either choose to use more legs, which means we squat down nice and low, swing, and stand. Or you can choose to use more of your hips and less legs and tip forward like this and reach up. So it is a squat, sweep the weight through, and then we swing it upward. All right? So we've got 12 of them to do. Feet are nice and wide, and arms out. Here we go. Swing it through, and then reach straight up. That's 12. So if you want to use more legs, I want you sinking down into that squat. 10. Swing the weight up. 9. The goal is to lengthen the body. 8. Reaching up to the ceiling. 7. Activating those abs. 6. Make sure not to extend and arch your back. Good. Last 5. Swing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. All right, we're gonna repeat those, and we are finished. Great job. All right, let's grab those weights again. Tricep kickback, side lunge. Feet go in the wide stance. Angle those toes out slightly. Remember, side to side, and then we're tipping forward over that leg with your tricep kickback, single or double. So here we go. Take it to the side, single or double. 12, and come back up. Tip. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, looking good. Come on, 6, squeeze the back of those arms. 5, we're on the last 2 exercises. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Woo! And walk it in, good job. Let's set that weight down and let's finish off with our last one right here. Let's do 12 squat and swings and we are done. All right, feet out. And here we go, swinging through, reach up, 12. Remember, try to extend the arms as straight as you can. 11, to the ceiling. 10, abs in, reach. 9, 8, 7, 6, come on, 5, swing it. 4, sink low if you can in this last. 3, sink. 2, and 1. Lower it down. You made it. All right, sip of water if you need it. We have time for just a couple minutes of stretches. So if you feel like stretching out, go ahead and join me on the mat. We're gonna lie down. And we're gonna start by extending our arms and legs away from our core. So fingertips reach out and the legs lengthen out from the core. So core out the toes. Out the toes, point the wrong way, and out through the fingers. Deep breath. Now let's go ahead and bring our knees into our chest, and then you can wrap your arms over or under your legs. Gentle squeeze, bringing knees and the chest. You can have them together or bring them out towards the shoulders. You can hold steady. You can add a gentle rock. This is a great stretch for your lower back. All right, from here, bringing knees together, arms out the side, palms facing down. If you are comfortable bringing knees to the side, drop them over to the side and then turn your head in the opposite direction. This is your spinal twist. We're looking over the extended arm, and then you can take the arm, if you want, on the other hand, and apply a little bit of pressure on the top knee, pushing knees down, deepening that stretch. Just make sure to do what's comfortable for your body. Bring your knees back to the center, head comes back up. Let's drop our knees to the other side and turn your head over, looking over the other arm. Option, take that top hand and gently press the top knee. And then back up to the center and feet down. And then from here, let's take one leg and extend it up to the ceiling. Reach back, press the heel to the ceiling and rotate your foot 2 times in each direction. Point the toes to the ceiling and then down to your forehead. One more time, point and pull down. And let's take the ankle and cross over the knee. And then option to reach back and pull that back leg in toward your chest or gently push the cross knee away from the body. So this is for your hip, glutes, and your figure 4. And then foot down, uncross, other leg goes straight in the air, reaching back. Press the heel to the ceiling and feel that stretch up the back of the leg. Roll the foot circles in 2 times in each direction and then point your toes towards the ceiling. And then pull your toes down. Point the toes down. And let's take the ankle and cross it over the knee. Option with back foot off of the floor, bringing lower legs in, or you can take your hand and push the cross knee away. And then from here, foot down, uncross. Slowly roll it over to your side. Take your time, all 4s. And then from here, we're going to take one hand and slide it through, bringing cheek to mat. And take your arm, extended arm, and reach out underneath. And feel that stretch across your back. And then come back up, and let's take the other arm, reach through, cheek to mat, and take that extended arm. And reach away from the body. And then back up onto knees. And then from here, we're going to bring either hands behind, thumbs up, or you can reach behind your back and press chest out, lifting chin up. Whichever is more comfortable for you. And then arms at your side. And then from here, we're going to roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Turning the palms up, and let's take a deep breath. Inhale, hands come up. And exhale, hands down. One more time, deep breath in. And hands down. And you are all finished. I'm gonna come crawling over here. All right. Great job, everyone.